Good morning, YouTube. Sunny Brightside here, bringing you the brighter side of gaming. Today, we are playing a new game called Hands of Fate 2, or Hand of Fate 2. Not entirely sure, but I know from their previous game, that this is actually a really good game. I liked the original. I wasn't ever able to complete it, mind, because it's kind of a roguelike, roguelite dungeon crawl type game where you just go and fight people. It's got a very Batman Arkham Asylum type fighting game style where you fight, you actively defend against people. You'll see when I get to it. Right now we are making a character, which is something that you weren't able to do in the first one actually. And let's see what our options here we have here. Very standard. All of the thing. Let's see here. What are we gonna go for today? Let's go with why not? Let's go with that right now. Looks like this is hairstyle. Not too many hairstyles to choose from. So, Hands of Fate is a very dark fantasy-esque... change hair color. Okay. It's a very dark fantasy-esque game. So you're going to be getting the style and feel of other games like Darkest Dungeon and stuff like that. It's not going to be high fantasy. You're not going to be seeing elves and dwarves and stuff like that. But it's still going to take place in a very fantastical type world where magic and stuff like that is still prevalent. And let's see if I can't get the music down. Don't get me wrong, I'd love to listen to the music more, but it's pretty loud right now, at least for me. Let's go all the way down there and get the master volume down a bit. Oh, hey, look, I'm streaming a new game. Would you look at that?
Hello,
hey.
stream.
I mean, nobody's here right now, but you know me. I make these actually to just post on YouTube.
Hand of Fate 2.
Yeah. Okay. So as I was saying, Hand of Fate 2, I have played the original on PC, and I saw this, and it was like released today or within the week, and I sat there and I was like, I remember that game. I remember the first game. Let's go into this and, you know, start off. And then as I was getting to character creation, which is something that wasn't in the original game, I was like, wait a second. I could be streaming this. So,
And there you are.
And here I am. Making there are no good, there are no good, character looks. But then again, this game isn't meant to look pretty. It's a dark fantasy style game, so...
Nice. Well, I won't try to interrupt you too much.
Okie day.
Or I might, who knows.
Okay.
I might pop into your stream then, if that's the case too, every so often. Be like, hey, let's sit down.
Hi! Yeah. Alright, so
right now,
I'm gonna go with
things.
this one. Let's go... I'll go with that. Ooh, different colors. Ooh, very Robin Hood looking. I actually like that color scheme. Red and green with a little bit of yellow. I'll go with that. And... Whoa, hey, would you look at that? I mean, new game glitches. New game from an indie developer, but again, like, what I like about this game is actually there's a lot of good voice acting in it, which is weird from an indie development kind of an indie game where it's pretty well voice acted. We'll still go with the ox. That.
Oh.
Cool. How do we finish?
Do you get to name your person?
I don't think you get to name your person because you are pretty much right now I'm in the beginning stages of when you start the game it goes, "Hey, you have died. This is the game of souls. You can play this game to something or other." I be completely honest, I wasn't able to pay too much attention to it, but let's go with
well, I was gonna say your name should have been Roused Hour. You can name a character.
Roused Hour. Roused
You
Hour.
know why, right?
Could you put out my head? One of two reasons. We'll go with Bull. Yeah, I like it. We'll finish with that. That looks good.
You think you know?
Either. Oh, Hands of Fate. Ha 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 ha. I get it now.
Yeah.
From the Eastern Belt, eh? You don't say. Good swords from the Eastern Belt. Very trusting. Oh, by the way, I mean, we, friend, owe money to Vignus and the Thieves Guild. He's quite angry at us. God. Hooray! I just met up with this dude. He is a, quote, bard, quote. And he's like, hi, we're friends now. I gave you back your dad's amulet. That's exactly what you wanted, right? Yeah, that's it? Alright. Oh, by the way, we owe money to the Thieves Guild now since we're traveling compatriots. And he's angry, so he might try to kill us.
Thanks.
And I'm
Bard.
like, thank you. Let's just put it this way. His name starts with Mal, M-A-L. It's Mal like Mal something or other, and it sounds very trusting. Though come to think of it, I'm rather busy. Ah, yeah, Malacalypse. Doesn't that sound very trusting?
I would trust a girl whose name is Maleficent.
Yeah, yes, Maleficent.
So.
It's a pretty trader.
No, Maleficent. She's quite efficient.
Gold and I meet you there. What? Can't I say no to that? I'm gonna say no to that, please. Oh my goodness, I guess I've gotta go and do this. Adventure's garb. Can I remove this?
I'm just wandering around finding objectives.
I guess not. That's unfortunate. Wooden shield, a warrior's axe. Alright.
Let us learn what sort you
Arm
are.
wrestling.
Strong,
Enter a competition of strength and
clever,
fair. Gold prize is available to the winner.
The circumstances under which you come here put the lie to that.
In the first round of a competition, your opponent is diminutive Roland, a halfling from a traveling troupe of acrobats. So I mean, I said there aren't elves. It's dark fantasy. I guess it's dark high fantasy, which is weird to say, because halflings are apparently a thing. Oh.
These dice are another small game embedded in our game.
That's kind of silly. So that's very interesting. So... And we throw! Yay!
Victory. You are learning.
Cool. That's interesting. Roland is no match for your strength. He gives a disappointed backflip off the table and collects his meager winnings. Then cartwheels out the door. Okay, Roland.
Was that a disappointed backflip I just heard?
Yes, he gives a disappointed backflip. I like it.
Well, that is mental imagery right there.
Oh, just a pouty face as he backflips. You take your reward from the Sir, on the way out the tavern. Then you return. When you return, you'll compete the next round for a larger prize. We shall go up.
Water is a symbol for the many thoughts that churn beneath the surface. What is it you're thinking of?
A
What
villainous
concern is worrying at your mind? Let it fall into the waters beneath.
As I said, voice acting. It's really good. You could stand and fight the fiends, or throw yourself into the mercy of the river. No, 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 we are gonna fight! We're gonna fight! Yeah! So again, you can change your equipment. I have either this axe or this neglected sword. Each weapon has their own bonuses and weaknesses. This one's one-handed, I can use a shield with it. This one's two-handed, or heavy, does a lot more damage. Same with the shields and the shields, which I can't use because I've got a two-handed weapon, and all of the equipment. You just equip your character, and it shows up. Yeah! So let's get into the fighting. I am not terribly afraid, though I'm still getting used to the whole dodging and blocking mechanic and stuff like that. So it's got like card game mechanics and dice mechanics and fighting, and we're just gonna go right in here. Aw.
Yeah.
Guard. First line of defense against any who would question the Empire. Empire enemies wear armor that reduce damage by 3, rendering light weapons less effective. Cool. I've got a heavy weapon. Oh, that's what that hairstyle looks like. Cool. So if there's a green arrow above their head, it means that I can defend them. Just hit triangle, and it pretty much blocks and interrupts them. And if I was better, I'd be able to block mid attack, and it would look so much cooler. Instead, I just take it like a champ. Not too much damage taken. Obviously could have done better if I had hit all of those. But we have destroyed our enemy. Search bodies for anything useful. Gained an armor card. Hooray! Got a shield.
Defense. You can do better given time.
Hooray! I've got a two-handed weapon. And I got a potion which healed me. Hooray!
Celebrations
Carnival.
in aid of what?
Nearing the Seapley
You
hamlet
see
of
how quickly
Goodmorning.
the actions of the usurper are turned into tales for children.
You find the villagers in the midst of some kind of celebration. Much of the activity concerns a large paper and wood statue depicting a fearsome warrior looming triumphantly over a prone lizardman. We'll ask the locals what's going on. Friendly, stable hand explains, in a bygone age, our town was beset by half-man, half-lizards. There was no food, no respite, and very little hope. Salvation came in the form of a nameless warrior who hunted the beasts for little more than a handful of coins and a crust of bread. He smiles warmly at the festivities. We honor that warrior like this. The statue is filled with food and gold, and we take turns smashing it to bits with the club. You're welcome to join us, and you may keep whatever falls out. Yeah, we're gonna follow the parade. Yeah, I'm gonna join in. Ooh, there's a huge success in there. Or failure. Boy, wouldn't that be something? Yeah, you failed to hit anything. We got the success. Club strikes the chest of the treat-laden beast. And some gold falls out. You survey the spoils and try to scoop them up before anyone else can. We're gonna go with this one. Hey, 5 gold gained. Yeah, sure. I mean, so long as we've got a chance, right? Ah, well. your turn over, you leave. So, this is probably the exit. And that's pretty much how it is. It's a board game. You choose where you want to go. As a matter of fact, we can get even closer than that. You choose where you want to go. You're trying to look for the exit, stairs, whatever will end the dungeon, or you can just keep exploring so long as you've got over on the left side, down at the bottom left corner, health, food, and gold. Gold is used to buy stuff. Food is used to explore. If you don't have food, you start losing health, or life. Life is used for everything else. When you run down to zero, you die. You don't gain too much health. Just 5
The
per
roads have
turn.
become even more deadly since the Empire has come to power, despite their promises of the opposite.
Yeah. Basically, if you run out of health, you pretty much lose. The road ahead is blocked by an overturned carriage and a woman calling for help. Please help, she cries. I've been robbed by a band of thugs. Is there anything I can do? I'll try to assist the distressed woman. Why not? I like rolling. Only 2 dice? Oh my goodness. Somebody should. Oh my god. I've got to roll deuces. Deuce sixes on this. I'm gonna fail. Let's try to hit my character. Huh! Oh wait. 10. Nope. Yeah, re-roll those. Got a 50% chance to be better on that one, and basically 100% chance to be better on this one. So, pretty good chances. Huh! Really? My
Dice
goodness.
are fair, and thus you have lost this round.
Oh boy, we get to fight. Oh boy, oh boy. One of the few problems that I might have with this game is that this loading screen happens, this loading in screen happens every time you want to fight. Maybe if I swing around hard enough, I'll hit them with my hair. There we go. Critical hit. Hey, I hit triangle. What's cool about this game is that it almost seems like every scenario has a very unique look to it, even though you've got kind of the same tile set going on. Yeah, we beat your thugs. Now give me all your valuables. Ugh. There you go. Just food? Man, I need gold. Yeah, a decent amount of food, though. Oh. This said the next time I return, fine. Guess we'll go here.
Here we come to the end of the beginning.
You
Running
arrive.
errands for mages. This will become a theme, I dare say.
You arrive at my ridge as the sun begins to dip below the horizon. You find Melocalypse perusing a selection of cheeses by the market. Ah, if it isn't a good friendly adventure. Did you bring the gold? Vignis has arranged to meet us at the graveyard. So if we keep exploring, we just bounce around here. Doesn't look like anything's gonna happen though. So off to the graveyard we go, because that sounds like a right safe place. I wonder whether the spot was chosen for its seclusion or for easy body disposal. Vignis meets Melocalypse with a sly grin. Looks like you turned up after all. And with a lackey in tow, we had our doubts, you know. The greed anarchist. No. Maybe that's anarchist of greed. I don't know. Maybe it's of greed narcist. Vignis cracks his knuckles and giggles.
Wait, say that line again?
Vignis cracks his knuckles and giggles. There are so many other uses, things you could have said for, you know, maybe a big, tough, brute guy who might kill you or cut you down. You know, chuckles, chortles. But the only thing I'm thinking of now is crack, crack. Oh boy!
Like crack his knuckles and like doughboy laughs.
Mickey
I am
cracks
right
his
here,
knuckles.
and we have things to do.
Oh, hush, I'm talking to my stream. Vignis cracks his knuckles and giggles. Mickey cracks his knuckles and giggles. Crack, crack, woohoo! Well, now, that was a terrible Mickey that left. You reveal your gold as most surrounds your pockets for some too. A heavy satchel, you lose 25 gold. Thud and echoes through the silence. Start deal done. Malakis says worry obvious in his voice. No need for further trouble. I'm sorry, Mal. Vegas grins. You should have known the guild was never going to let you pay with cash stolen from our members in the first place. Up, and we get to fight the Anarchist of Greed, as well as his 4 lackey bandit buddies. Looks like we've been waylaid by enemies and must defend ourselves. Oh yeah, that looks like a guy who can who would crack his knuckles and just straight giggle. Treacherous and greedy, a dangerous combination. Anarchists throw flaming bombs that cause fire damage. No, not fire damage. From flaming bombs? I would have thought that it may have caused water damage. Both still,
Throwing water balloons.
Yeah. Watch out. Both still, you know, terrible for structures, but you know, your armor is no use to you here. Good, I don't have armor. Die, everyone else. Oh, wait. Nope, that's boot. Ah, okay. X is evade. Good to know. Let's murder this bandit here. Ah yes, let's dodge into the fire. And now it's just you and me, boy. Come back! What's this button do? Nothing. And... oh. Man, I had boot before. Oh, it's finisher, that's right. So apparently when L2 shows up, hit them with L2. I done did killed him. Now I've got... yeah! Now I've killed Vignis the Giggler. Malacalypse scratches his chin thoughtfully. It seems you could do with some savvy to help you navigate, with someone savvy to help you navigate these tricky matters of diplomacy. Like maybe killing everyone wasn't the best idea. I mean, you're not wrong. Let's face it. I've probably just made a whole lot of enemies with the Thieves Guild.
Well done. You've cleared the first challenge.
Yay!
And now we can move on to the next.
We got a Cardinal Blade and a Bastion of Purification. Whatever that means. We also got Market Thief. So, okay, so these cards that I'm revealing here, these are all cards that can be revealed on the game board, or that can be pulled and revealed on the game board. And when I step on them and they are turned over, a scenario will happen. And a lot of times it'll be a very similar scenario every time. So if I hit the Market Thief scenario will play. Multiple, so if I run over it one time or the other time, that's what happens. Arm wrestling again. I've already, as you saw, I ran into that. I'm guessing any time that that I hit that arm wrestling thing again, I go to the next challenge, like it said earlier. Tarts, pies, and exotic lies. I love the name of that card. Fork in the road. Alright. What else do we have? For befriending Malaclips, I didn't really have much of a choice there, though I'm pretty sure my the choices that I made earlier, either to join with the with the guys or whatever. Yeah. Cool. So it's really interesting, and I'm liking this because even at a new if you decide to start a new game with a completely new character, your choices do legitimately matter because then I lost my train of thought. Oh, yeah, because then you'll get different cards, which means you'll have different scenarios for your future dungeon crawls. What's this one do? We got for finding the forest folk, the old maiden. I've run into old maidens before. They try to hit me with bandits. Yay!
Welcome to my challenges. Together, we will traverse 22 paths of wisdom and despair in the hope of awakening.
In the hope of awakening. Alright, so sounds like this game has 22 challenges, all of them very similar to what I just did there, but probably getting progressively longer. Because that's how these games go. You get more cards, get more scenarios, they can throw more scenarios at you, and it gets harder because you just kind of gotta go through each scenario while keeping your, life up. But that is the start of Hands of Fate 2. I think I'll end this video here, this stream, this whatever it is. Let's face it, again, as I said, I try to keep these so that they're more a YouTube video than anything. That should get you a good idea of how the game is, how the game plays, and hey, maybe if you enjoyed it, throw a like, comment, subscribe. I have absolutely no set schedule as to when I stream and everything, or when I throw out YouTube videos, but it's typically at about this time.
Are you confused? Complete these challenges, and we will be ready to face the usurper.
Shut up. And I will leave it at that. Everybody have a great day.